Hello there everyone, welcome to this video. In this video I'm gonna tell you about the diode value in main boards in our devices. That what is the diode value and what we can do with it and what does it actually do. The diode value is that actually can be used for checking if a line is disconnected or is it connected or been shorted. You can use diode value to find out about it and check the line. If the line is connected or not. To do so, first thing first, you have the multimeter. You must have a multimeter, and your multimeter must be put on diode mode. You will put on diode mode, as you can see right here. I'll put it on diode mode. Now, for checking diode value, the positive probe must be put on GND. As you all know probably by now, all the metallic plates on our board are connected to GND. As you can see, if I connect them all together, as you can see, they're all connected together. Now, what is the diode value? When I put positive probe on GND, the negative one will go on the connector or the line or the element. I want to check out the SIM tray here. Check the numbers. 506, 506, 625, 605, 607. As you can see, it doesn't show anything. That means it's overlapped. I mean disconnected. It is not connected. Next one. This one is our GND. And as you all probably know, the SIM trays have 6 pins. GND, no connect in most of the devices, some of the devices. No connect. This one will be SIM data, SIM IO. The data between the SIM card and the main board will be transferred from this pin. This will be our SIM voltage, and this is going to be our SIM reset, SIM RST, and this one is our SIM clock, as you can see here. So if this one is no connected in some of the devices, it must show nothing there. So now I'm going to check it again. As you can see, it doesn't show anything. Most of the values for the SIM trays are about 400 to 800. Now all of them have been checked was about 500 to 600. That means our SIM tray is okay. All the lines are okay. There are times that you can see that your device doesn't read SIM card. It says there is no SIM card in your device or no SIM beam is shown on your device. But when you see, when you look and check the SIM tray is okay. There is no problem with it from face perspective. It doesn't have any problem, but it doesn't read the SIM card. That means there is one line being disconnected. When there is a line being disconnected, you can find out which one of them is disconnected, and then you can go straight for the schematics and find out which one of them does go where, and find out the opening circuit and find it, and you will be able to repair the device. I will check out the next SIM tray here. Positive on the GND. Now I'm going to check the pins. 514, 506, 497. That's new. 500, exactly 500, as you can see. 572. As you can see now, the disconnect, the no connect pin on this SIM tray is actually connected. This must be our SIM1, this must be our SIM2. That means most of the devices that does have two SIM card tray, the SIM card tray do not have a no connect pin. The SIM2 does have it. Now I can be sure about this one is no connected by checking out the schematics. And of course the last one must be our GND. In this device, in this particular device, the SIM tray is connected via this flex cable, actually a mini board here. I have disconnected from the main board. Now I'm going to check out if the volumes are still working or not. Probably doesn't. Now, as you can see, if I can show it on the screen, now as you can see, the pins doesn't show anything. The GND is still connected though. As you can see, now there is no volume here. That means my SIM trays are disconnected because the flex cable being disconnected from the board. It's been connected through here, as you can see here. So that means if I connect it back in, like this, now I'm going to check it again. As you can see, the volume is back. You can use it for everything, actually, for every single connector on your board. But there is a problem. You have to know that which one of these connectors or the pads underneath your IC, what is their volume, and you can check them. Sometimes there is an IC that maybe the clock pin or the voltage pin being disconnected, and if you find out which one is and find out the volume of that pin, you can check it. You can use some of the programs like DZKJ tools. It's actually an accounted program that you can use to find out about the volumes, or you can find out the exact same board that is okay, that there is nothing wrong with it. Then you can check the volumes on the device that is okay. When you checked it, you can actually compare that with your own main board. This is how it's done. There is no other way actually. But as I said, there are programs that solved our problem here. Now, there are something about the diode values. When you are valuing something, valuing a pin, if the number is too close to 0, like I don't know, 4, 5, 6, that means that your line does have a shortage. If your pin shows a number that is something like more than 1,000, something more than 1,000, but it shouldn't, that means your line been opened and it's not connected. There is something wrong with it and it's been disconnected, not shorted. But there is one thing here, and it's our BSI connector. The BSI, as you all know, is the pin that is responsible for sending the information about the battery to charging IC or the CPU itself. But when I'm diode valuing this pin, as you can see, nothing is being shown. This device does really have that problem, and that problem, it probably because we do not have a supplying IC, because some of the devices, the supplying IC and the charging IC are the same. It could be because of that. If I put back the IC in there, I might have the DSI volume back in. I hope you all enjoyed this one, and I will see you on the next video. Be sure to subscribe to our channel.